Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We are live here at Homestead Miami Speedway for race number 2 of 30 here in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. My name is Michael Norman. We are going to be live flag-to-flag coverage here tonight of the Dixie Vodka 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Last week at the Daytona International Speedway, we saw Cole Deaver in that number 3 go to victory lane. Both Richard Childress cars, the 3 and the 8 car, finished 1-2 in the Daytona 500. A very, very impressive run, to say the least, and started the season for them. Today, we turn things away from a restrictor plate track and back to speedway action here. On the pole, we've got Charlie Buxton in at 51 alongside Seth Cole in the 24. And then let me tell you something, that was really close in the practice session, in the qualifying session. Seth Cole had the pole all the way up to the final minute when Charlie Buxton ran a faster lap. And boy, Seth Cole was devastated, but still happy to be starting on the outside nonetheless. So tonight, we've got 54 laps of racing around the Homestead Miami Speedway, which will be split up into 3 stages, 18 laps in length. It's going to be 18, 18, and 18. That's how the stages are going to break up. Remember, no caution flags between stages. And of course, at the end of each stage, we will post, and you'll see the graphic that shows who all got stage points for that at the end of that stage, as well as taking a quick break of action, unless of course something dramatic happens. With all that being said, that's pretty much your rundown as we get ready. Let's go head trackside and get our opening ceremonies.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our Grand Marshal from Ford Motor Company, Edsel Ford, to recite the most famous words in racing.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The engines are fired here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And we are set to get things underway here tonight. As you see, the drivers pulling off pit lane. And look at it from here and from here. The starting lineup rolling across the bottom of your screen. Charlie Buxton on pole. Seth Cole second, and so on down the list. Our Daytona 500 pole sitter starting in the 3rd position today. So he's still able to get it going. Good job on him too. Very interesting about this racetrack too is that when they're coming down to make a pit stop, they will have to use the access road. At least I'm pretty sure it's this version that they'll have to use the access road for. So that's going to make things interesting, to say the least. Track info about this track as we get set for the green flag here. Going to go racing for 54 laps. That's 18 laps per segment. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Homestead. All 38 drivers have made it. All 38 drivers have made it to the green flag, and we're waiting to see things go here. You're gonna see which line is gonna be the dominant line. Here they come off of turn number 4. Charlie Buxton's gonna lead the first lap. Nick Gunther pulls away for second, but it's 3 wide back there for third. Noah Hart to the inside. Trent Dunham to the inside. You got Noah Hart, and look at Seth Cole staying with the 47. Outside lane might just get a little bit of a better advantage there. We'll see if Seth Cole can clear the 47 heading off into turn 3, and he will. Seth Cole takes over the 3rd position here. Seth looking for a little bit more. We'll see if he goes to the inside of Nick Gunther. He's going to look. He's looking to the inside to see if he can get a nose underneath Gunther, and he will. We'll see if he can take over the spot, and it looks like he will do that. Gunther going to fall back now as Seth Cole takes over the 2nd position. Noah Hart looking a little bit further underneath Seth. We'll see if he tries to make a move going into the corner. Seth able to block and stay ahead for the time being. Charlie Buxton, meanwhile, loving this in his rearview mirror as these cars race back there. They're not going to get to him. And look at how spread out 3 wide this is back here. Look at Levi. Oh, Levi just right into the back bumper I keep saying Levi. That's not Levi. That's not Levi. That's Andrew Davis. Andrew Davis in the 19 car. Now they're 3 wide down the back straightaway heading into turn 3 and 4. We'll see if they're able to hold on to it. It looks like they are. Oh gosh, look, they're thinking 5 wide here. Look at the 37. Henry Sanford to the inside. 4 wide out of the corner here. These cars just really going for it here. Meanwhile, back at the front, it's still Charlie Buxton leading over Seth Cole and Nick Gunther and Noah Hart, who's trying to make a move on the outside but can't quite get it done. 3 wide back here for, I believe this is going to be the 6th position. Here comes Kyle Matthews up here. He's getting a good strong run. Meanwhile, Seth Cole catching the back of Charlie Buxton here. He's trying to get around him. Oh, I think the 51 might have went a little too hard. In the corner, we have an accident going into turn 1. Caution is out. Allie Rain, and it looks like Henry Sanford in trouble. Zach Rogers might have gotten a piece of it. We'll have to wait and see here. Dylan Poteet might have gotten a piece of it. And we see Stephen Pollard has a piece of it as well as Charles Buxton. The 6 and the 12 look like they might be okay. They're racing back to the line here. The caution flag is out for the first time here tonight. We're going to wait and see if we see cars come down pit road. And Seth Cole has the race lead. Very interesting to see Seth Cole with the race lead as these cars catch up to the pace car. Everybody catching up to the pace car. Well, I thought they had to use the apron. I guess they don't. At this track, looks like they can come down straight down this way. So we're going to keep an eye on looking at pit stops here before we go back to take a look and see at what happened to bring out the caution flag. 37 on pit road already. Here we go, looking at pit exit right here. This will tell us who's going to come out of the pits first. Ooh, an extended stay on pit road for Seth Cole there. It looked like possibly Noah Hart, the first car out of pit road. We're gonna come back and take a look at that, but first we're gonna go back, take a look and see at what happened to bring out the caution for the first time here at Homestead Miami Speedway. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. We're looking to see at what happened. Henry Sanford going down the front straightaway, looking like he's about to set up for the corner, and blows his engine. And his engine blows really, really, really bad here. As you see the 19 get a piece of it. That's where the 52 gets involved, and Allie just had nowhere to go, plowed right into the back of the 37. I mean, she had absolutely nowhere to go. We're going to ride on. We have an onboard with that 14. Let's ride on board with her through this. Just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. So this is what happens to bring out the caution for the first time tonight. Let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back here to Homestead Miami Speedway as we're getting ready for the restart here. We've got quite a bit of laps to go, but we only have 8 laps to go in the stage. So we're going to get a restart with 7 laps to go in stage number 1. 2 cars out of this race early on. Allie Rain in the 14 and Henry Sanford, who blew the engine, is out as well. We might have a couple of cars off the pace back there with the 52 and 53 after being involved in it. But we're going to wait and see. Your top 10 rundown after pit stops. Noah Hart, Charlie Buxton, Jessica Shelton, Cole Deaver, Sky Common, Seth Cole, William Brock, Kyle Matthews, Nick Gunther, and Trey Wright. We're going to wait to see what we get here. Pace car should be coming off. Pace car is off and in pit road, waiting for the green flag from the starter. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. Noah Hart has 1 win in the Budweiser All Pro Series back in last season when he won at Watkins Glen. Cole Deaver looking to try to go 2 in a row here. He's on the inside of Jessica Shelton trying to take over 3rd place. And Seth Cole, after fighting for the lead when the caution came out, is back here fighting for the 5th position. And he's going to take it. Maybe he's going to try to steal a position away from Jessica Shelton. Remember, only the top 10 get stage points. And the outside lane really does come into play. You gotta take away a lot of speed when you drive the inside lane and the outside lane. And in the outside, you don't got to give up as much speed getting through the corner with the progressive banking here. But Seth really laid it in turn 1 there and almost took them both out. And that's going to open the door for William Brock in the 7 to try to take it 3 wide. Kyle Matthews going to stay to the middle lane with the 24 and going to give the 24 he needs, the shot he needs to clear the 7 car. Meanwhile, up at the front, look at Cole Deaver. Deaver now trying to pass for 2nd place here on the 51. Oh, he slid it in there and had to get on, and he slid it in there pretty good. And that little bit of momentum, and that little bit of loss of momentum is going to cost him his shot. Kyle Matthews, I think, might have brushed the wall a little bit back there, but I think he's all right. Cole Deaver once again trying to get underneath that 51, and it looks like he might be able to do it. Caught him at just the right moment. We'll see if he can carry the momentum into turn 1. Oh, wow, he had lost a lot of momentum because here comes Seth Cole. Noah Hart checking out from the rest of the field. Cole Deaver able to take over second position now as they head off into the turn. Look at Seth Cole get a run with Jessica Shelton too. Seth Cole going to take over second place now. And look at the runs that these cars are trying to get behind them. Jessica Shelton over here. The 51 trying to gain as much spot back as he can. Look at the 7 car just drive it off into the corner. This is the last lap of the stage. I just noticed. This is the last lap of stage number 1. Only the top 10 will get stage points here. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Noah Hart winning the first stage here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Not much of a change in top 10, or not much in the change for the top 10 spots here, as they're all battling back here. We're going to go ahead, as you see the stage results, or did see them, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and be right back with more action. We are back here we are back here Homestead Miami Speedway. We are under caution for the second time today. This happened while away from commercial break. We're going to watch these cars come down pit road before we go back to take a look at it. We'll look at it while we're live here instead of cutting away. Cole Deaver had just taken the lead away from Seth Cole. Cole Deaver has yet another strong car. It looks to be a problem with Anthony McCurry that might have brought out the caution flag this time. So as we are going to watch, we're going to take away that so we can see cars coming in and out of pit road. Cole Deaver and Jessica Shelton, the first 2 out of pit road. Then we have Kyle Matthews, the 51, and others. Let's go ahead and go back and take a look and see if we can see what happened to the 4 of Anthony McCurry that might have brought out this caution flag. All right, we're watching him right here. Oh, he blows an engine too. Anthony McCurry with a blown engine, and he didn't even wreck or anything. The Budweiser All-Pro Series officials deemed the track unsafe as he blew the engine, and that's what brought out the caution flag. Or maybe not. Did he stop on the racetrack? Let's see what happens. Because I see we're still green. Right there. Yep, right there. Because the 52 was coming by, and was stopped on the back straightaway, they threw the caution flag. So that's what happened to bring out the caution flag for the second time here today. As you can see, we're under caution here once again. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to commercial, and we'll be right back for the restart here at Homestead. Welcome back here to Homestead Miami Speedway as we are getting ready for the restart here. Only Anthony McCurry has retired. A valve problem on the number 4 machine has taken McCurry out of this race, especially after, and it's especially a tough break after he had just scored some stage points. Your top 10 rundown right now: Cole Deaver, Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, Charlie Buxton, Seth Cole, Jonathan Zorline, Cody Lamas, Noah Hart, William Brock, and Christina Bell. We're going to have a restart with 10 laps to go in stage number 2. So it'll be a 10-lap shootout to the end of stage number 2, waiting for the green flag. There it is. We're back underway. Cole Deaver got a great jump. Jessica Shelton was sleeping a little bit on that restart. And Kyle Matthews is going to make her pay for it, as here he comes underneath her for second place. Jessica Shelton and Kyle Matthews, teammates out of Hendrick Motorsports. In fact, all of Hendrick Motorsports right now seems to be inside the top 10. question is, will they be able to catch Cole Deaver? I've never in the history of the Budweiser All-Pro Series have had somebody win back-to-back races, and those back-to-back races be the first and second races of the season. Look at Charlie Buxton trying to maneuver his car to the inside. Kyle Matthews, they were going to run side by side, but Matthews had to hit the brakes because he was going to run into the back of Cole Deaver. The 51 wasting no time trying to get back to the front. Cole Deaver running a little high there is going to open the door for Kyle Matthews to go in the middle lane. But it's going to be Charlie Buxton taking the lead. Kyle Matthews now underneath the 5 car. He has his teammate Seth Cole right behind him. Anybody can win this race. The way these cars are racing, they're racing like every lap's gonna be the last lap here. The 51 makes it the 5 car in second. Here comes Seth Cole, gonna go underneath the 5. Let's see if he can get the run he needs. No, he can't quite do it. Oh, but wait a minute, there he goes. He's able to keep his foot in the gas. Cole Deaver beginning to fall back just a little bit. This racetrack almost like a restrictor plate track in a way with this 550 package. At least that's what it's racing like. Here comes Seth Cole for second, but don't count out Christina Bell. She's to the inside there with Trey Wright and others. Now, with the added stages that oh my goodness, Seth Cole was sideways going into turn 1. Kyle Matthews trying to regain his composure too. Christina Bell down here. Nick Gunther down here. All still chasing that 51 car. These cars are really whipping it into these turns. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, Seth Cole on the outside got a little. I think he might have scraped the wall a little bit there. 6 laps to go to the end of the stage. Keeping an eye on Charlie Buxton. He is the race leader. Behind him is the 47 of Noah Hart. Noah's really got to be careful. He's really got to be running on pins and needles because his teammate Henry Sanford's engine expired earlier this race, and he's hoping the same's not going to happen to him. At the line, they crossed it. They gave it to the 47 leading that lap. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back with more action here at Homestead. All right, welcome back to Homestead Miami Speedway. Sorry about how crazy it's been just in the last lap or so. A lot of things happened. Had to pause. Breaking the 4th wall. Had to pause there. But we're back. Quickly approaching the end of stage number 2. Noah Hart leading. Christina Bell. Oops. Noah Hart leading. Christina Bell in second. Trey Wright, 3rd. Charlie Buxton, 4th. Seth Cole, 5th. Jonathan Zorline, 6th. RJ Bishop, 7th. Trent Dunham, 8th. Stephen Cole, 9th. And Kyle Matthews, 10th. But it's about to be a 4-wide battle for 10th position. Noah Hart looking to win stage number 2. He won stage number 1. He's got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Remember, there are no cautions in between stages. Here comes the 77 to the inside, looking for the race lead. Charlie Buxton trying to get back up here as well. This is the last lap of the stage right here as they cross the line. Last lap of stage number 2. Can Christina Bell take it away from Noah Hart, or will Noah Hart power around on the outside? Gonna have to wait and see. Noah Hart really putting up a fight on the outside lane. But we'll see if Christina Bell will take it, and she will. She will take over first place. Here comes Charlie Buxton, but it's not going to be enough. Noah Hart fighting back on the outside lane, but coming to the line to end the stage is Christina Bell. 0.04 of a second separated that. It is updated. You're going to see the stage points now as they come across the bottom, as it's right there on the side of your screen there. We are now going to go ahead, take a quick commercial break, and be right back with more action. Actually, you know what? No. Yes, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're not going to miss any of the action. And we are back here for the last 18 laps of the Homestead Miami Dixie Vodka 400 here. Bit of a breakaway separation in packs back there. We have roughly the top 10, maybe 11 cars in this front pack here that have begun to break away. Still Christina Bell, still all Christina Bell right now, leading over Charlie Buxton. She's trying to make a move. They're all trying to make moves here, trying to get to the front. Doing everything they can. Oh, pit stop's happening here. We've got some pit stops happening. This could change everything as Noah Hart is the lead. But here comes Trent Dunham with a hard charge to the inside. Some more pit stops happening. I saw Kyle Matthews duck down pit road. RJ Bishop to take the lead now. The 33 car, he's coming back on pit road, or he's coming off of pit road, I believe. More cars coming down pit road. Some of them able to make it. Oh, the 47 turns to 17 up into traffic. Owen gets clobbered by the 20. And the caution flag is out. And this is going to set up some trouble here. We'll see what's going to happen as cars cross the start-finish line. The 99 car is out of the race. This could trap some cars one lap down. We're going to see what's going to happen. We saw what happened to bring out the caution flag already. Just someone trying to make a late entry to pit road just completely ruins it for somebody else. Well, as you wait to see what happens here, as I'm pretty anxious myself, we're going to find the pace car. As you see more cars on pit road. Here's the pace car. You might have some cars at the tail end of the lead lap, and I think that's what's going to happen with these cars that you see are passing right now. 50, the 53, 51, 77, and others as they catch up. I think they're going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. So we're going to see what happens. It looks like Seth Cole will come out of pit road first. We saw what happened to bring out the caution flag already, so there's no need to go back and look at it. Let's just go ahead and jump up to the restart here at Homestead. Welcome back to the Homestead Miami Speedway as we're going to be going racing with 9 laps to go. You see some of the cars behind the pace car right now. Up until you see that number 18, the rest of these cars are on the tail end of the lead lap. Cole Deaver, Charles Buxton, Charlie Buxton, Christina Bell, Jonathan Zorline, Matthew Rodriguez, Benjamin Miles, Cody Lamas, Harrison Ponder are all on the tail end of the lead lap. Your leader is Nathan Ormond in the 18, Stephen Cole in 2nd, Trent Dunham 3rd, JT Bryant 4th, James Qualls 5th, Seth Cole in 6th, Sky Common 7th, Dylan Young 8th, Trey Wright 9th, and Zachary Fitzwater, who just barely managed to escape getting collected in that wreck, is the race leader, or is in 10th place, sorry. So we're going to go back racing with 9 laps to go. So it's going to be a real interesting race. Green flag is back out. We've got 9 laps to go. The 18 already going to go to the inside of the 33. We're going to keep an eye on him. It's going to be a madhouse here because no one's ever going to be able to really tell who the race leader is. Can the 18 car get enough people between him and everybody else that he could walk away with this race? So it looks like, oh no, the 18 is coming to pit road. Nathan Ormond cannot make it. That's going to turn the race lead over to the 16 of Stephen Colin. I'm not entirely sure why the 18 didn't come down pit road, but I guess we're going to find out. The tail end of the lead lap cars are all broken away now. So we're going to see what happens here. Last year's champion Dylan Young trying to get up here. Trent trying to run down the 16. Trent on the back bumper of the 16. He's sticking his nose in there. This is the battle for the race lead. 6 laps to go. Trent really got in there pretty deep. Had to back out. Almost took out the 16. But here comes Sky Commons in the 43. He's trying to get up here. You see the 2-car Dylan Young back there trying to get up here as well. We have now reached the back end of the traffic here. The back end of the lap traffic in front of them. We'll see if the 16 and the 1 can maneuver around. Look at the 1 car able to carry more speed as he enters on the middle line. We'll see if the 1 could try to take it maybe 4 wide here. Oh, the 22's in the wall back there. I just saw him hit the wall. The 16 gets in a little too low. On the corner, he's gonna move up, and that's gonna allow Trent to get the run underneath him. But here comes the 43 of Sky Commons to try to make the same move. Trent, a little sideways, gets up the racetrack. The 16 car still has the race lead. The 43 battling the 1 for second place, but here comes Dylan Young. The 16 of Stephen Colin. I'm not sure how to say it. Is it Colin or Colon? I guess I went the whole last season saying Colin. Trent Dunham able to get the run off the corner. He's clear for second. 3 laps to go. Can Trent put his nose underneath? And he does. Trent's nose underneath the 16. Can he clear him off the corner? Off of turn number 4, the 1 car is clear of the 16. 2 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Oh, look at Dylan Young force it way underneath the 43. He's going to take 3rd spot and try to go for 2nd. Trent Dunham underneath the 33 of Harrison Ponder. Trying to put him 1 lap down. Matthew Rodriguez is 1 lap down. Now the 33 car is 2. White flag. 1 lap to go for Trent Dunham. Trent was unable to race for a championship last season as he got eliminated in a must-win situation where he finished in the top 5. He's going to try to look for redemption this season. This win could lock him into the chase. Previous champion Dylan Young looks like he's gonna finish 2nd, but off of turn number 4, Trent Dunham is gonna win here at Homestead. Great job for Trent Dunham and the team. Great win for that number 1 and others. We're gonna watch Trent Dunham do his burnouts here and go to victory lane to celebrate with his team, as we are going to see the 53 car come off the corner, and now this racing is officially done. So we'll be right back as we're going to go watch him do his burnouts and be right back with the official race results. And here he is, the man of the hour. Trent Dunham gets the job done here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And he's going to burn it down here tonight. Look at him go. Very, very happy to have won this race. He's going to be going to victory lane soon. He's put his name in the books for the championship, the playoffs. If he can stay within the top 25 in points, he will be in the playoffs, battling for a shot at a championship. As he's going now, he's going to be heading down pit road, heading towards victory lane. We're going to go get the official results here from the Homestead Miami Speedway and wrap up what's been an eventful night. So let's go get those results. And we are back here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Trent Dunham celebrating with his team in victory lane. Here, that's his first win of season 12. A 1-2 finish for the cars numbered 1-2. Trent Dunham wins. Dylan Young a close second. Stephen Colin third. Sky Commons fourth. Zach Rogers fifth. Zachary Fitzwater in sixth. Jessica Shelton seventh. Kyle Matthews in eighth. Noah Hart ninth. And Rob Evans round out your top 10. Then it's Seth Cole, Marcus Schuenberg, Nick Gunther, Samet Ozkin, William Brock, JT Bryant, Andrew Davis, James Qualls, Dylan Potey, and Trey Wright rounds out your top 20. Christina Bell, Charlie Buxton, Cole Deaver, Jonathan Zorline, Cody Lamas, and Charles Buxton and Benjamin Miles all finished the race on the tail end of the lead lap. Your cars one lap down include Harrison Ponder, Matthew Rodriguez, Laura Chung, Nathan Ormond, who had to make a pit stop, Stephen Pollard and Stephen Pollard round out the cars that finished. And then here are all your cars that retired from the race. Charles Sanford had a piston problem. RJ Bishop had a clutch problem. Juan Garcia, because of the accident that happened that took him out. Anthony McCurry had a valve problem. Allie Rain retired from the accident where Henry Sanford blew an engine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our coverage here at Homestead Miami Speedway. These boys and girls are going to pack up and head on over to the West Coast as we head to Auto Club Speedway for the next race. It's the last time that we'll race on that configuration of Auto Club, as it will be turned into a short track at the end of the season. Hopefully, that is if a track has been released that's capable of holding offline races. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Another congratulations to Trent Dunham on his win, his first of the season, and we'll see him hopefully in the playoffs if he can stay within the top 25 in the points. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All Pro Series, and I say, until we meet again.